Hey guys, so this is another first impressions video. This time is for Apollo. And first of all, I would like to apologize for the late release of this video. During the weekend, I spent the entire time in the hospital as my wife gave birth to my beautiful, beautiful daughter. As you can see, I posted a picture of her there on the post that I put there on YouTube. However, here's another picture of her without her little hat and with her eyes open. She's so beautiful. So anyhow, I found the spot here that there isn't a lot of noise, so let's try to make this video now. So anyhow, Apollo, we have been waiting for a stone generator for yellow for ages, and we finally got it. And he's so much more than just that, and we're going to talk about that in a second. So, Sound of Heaven, slow speed. Usually this is bad, but since he creates stones and extra stones every single freaking turn, it's not really a drawback. So, deals 288% damage to all enemies, dispels all their buffs. So he's the entire team dispeller, very powerful, and guides allies into the heaven realm. Only one realm can exist for each side. So this pretty much means that if Belnos has her realm up and he activates his skill, that's gonna counter that realm of hers, and it's going to activate his. So this is pretty powerful. If both realms are activated at the same time, like their +1 awakening, that's gonna cancel out both of them. So none of them are gonna have a realm there. So that's one question people were asking. So for 5 turns, converts 3 non-yellow Naga stones into Gooking stones, which inflicts 288% extra damage to the target enemy upon being matched. So another thing that people were asking is Gooking stones, they do give mana. Just like Zeus does, so yeah. So this is going to be really relevant when you actually activate these. Heaven Realm, when each turn begins, converts 2 non-yellow Naga stones into Gooking stones. So we're talking about 5 freaking turns, creating two yellow stones. Every single turn that passes, This is amazing. Like if they could have just created a guy that creates 5 stones and that's it, but instead they added this, and in total, this skill activation, if he doesn't for some reason activate again, it's actually going to create 13 freaking stones after the 5 turns, pretty much in total. So this is amazing. This is crazy, guys. Very powerful stuff here. So Defender is going to get 10 mana for all yellow allies each turn. And the passive, this one's important. When self or allies use skills, takes pure damage equal to 10% of current HP. This damage is recorded as skill damage and ignores shield. So some people have shown concern about losing 10% of the HP when skill activation, but after that actually happens, the hero gains a shield equal to 25% of the max HP, stacking up to 4 times. So that's a really powerful interaction there. That amount of shields, remember that shields cuts damage to 50%, so having shields up instead of life, it's a really big upgrade for any hero in general. And this part here, this damage is regarded as skill damage and ignored shield. So remember that the sleep mechanic for Belnos, that your heroes are going to wake up with actual skill damage. So this is perfect. So this is a straight up counter to the sleep mechanic in the game. So if by any chance, if you're one of these huge whales watching this video, if an enemy that has this abomination of an artifact that I'm showing right now, that actually has a 70% chance to make heroes go to sleep. I think it actually has an extra upgrade, but yeah, this is level 2. So yeah, if anybody has this abomination of an artifact, and they attack your team and you have Apollo, that's going to be a hard counter to that artifact. So that's something to take into account too, which is interesting. A few people have seen it used in this artifact. So let's talk about his awakenings. Wait a minute, awakenings. So I was able to actually get the soul for this, but I wanted to leave it at +0 for a little while, and just in case I want to test them at +0 a little bit more. So +1. When battle begins, Apollo guides allies into the heaven realm for 5 turns. If your side is already in a realm, then all your realms are nullified, what I already explained there. Enhanced Heaven's Realm. When self or allies use skills, Apollo has a 50% chance, 100% for yellow allies, to restore 20% HP for them. So this straight up fixes the worry that people had with his skill here, that he's losing 10 HP. But with this +1 here, he's actually gaining 20% of the mass HP. So it pretty much fixes itself. So this is a really powerful +1 for him for sure. And the ability to straight up starting to turn, straight up creating stones, and it's incredibly powerful. And countering Belnos. So yeah, a lot of stuff. A lot of different things here for sure. So the +2 is 8% plus taking 5% less damage. So this is a nudge that that they want this hero to be used on defense. So the +3, when Apollo is present, the mana required for all allies to use skills is reduced by 15, while the mana required for all enemies to use skills is increased by 15. My God. So this is the first time that we've seen an awakening like this. So pretty much if he's +3, every single hero on your team is gonna cast faster, and your enemies are gonna cast slower in this situation. And 15 depending on the speed on the enemy, it's going to be not so much, but it's gonna affect a lot more slower heroes in this situation. Fast heroes are not gonna be affected too much, but yeah. But having this ability, this change in mana, that is going to be really important to know, guys. I will definitely want to see this in action for sure. And the +2 is usually the same as the +4. And the +5. They really like to act as crit chance 30% and 60% for critical damage. And I don't blame them. This combination is super powerful, guys. Super powerful. I remember that yellow, Zeus and Crowley, their actual weapons are crit. So getting 50% crit, 50% crit for each. And on top of that, they're going to get 30% crit. And then 60% damage, critical damage. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love this thing for crit and crit damage. It opens so many doors, do so much damage. So even though they're repeating it over and over again, I never get tired of it. It's so powerful, guys. Every single hero I have with this, I use it all the time. So yeah, very, very cool stuff. However, it doesn't stop there. Enhanced Heaven Realm. When each turn begins, there is a 50% chance to restore 100% mana to the first yellow ally from left to right whose mana isn't full. So this pretty much means that if you put Apollo alone on defense, there is a chance for him to go off most of the turns. For what I've actually seen, he goes pretty much many times here. So I'm going to show you some footage now of him on defense at +5 to give you an idea how actually he moves and actually he does all his things here. Check it out.
Unwavering hope. Unwavering hope. justice! Praise the light!
He's not gonna do a bunch of damage. However, if you put him on the left side, like I usually explain on my videos, you will gonna have a dispeller that's usually going to go off over and over and over, and it's gonna keep the attacking team pretty much buff free the entire fight. So if that happens, yeah, that's gonna be a really big difference in the fight for sure. The person that actually gave me this footage, they said you gotta kill him as soon as possible, or you're dead. Yeah, because yeah, your enemies are gonna get buffs, and you're not gonna get buffs, and it's really annoying when it's over and over and over. For sure, very powerful. So if you plan to use him on defense, make sure that he has a hero next to him or something that gives protection, because he's going to need protection, and people will want to kill him for sure. So the next footage I'm going to show you is footage of myself attacking in war, the last war, and him on +0. So here I'm going to show you how much freaking stones he creates pretty much on his own, and with Zeus, both of them together. That is really insane stuff, guys. All right, here we go.
My sword shall remain by your side.
Strength through unity! Full blossom!
Simple child.
Mushrooming strike! Praise the light!
My sword shall remain by your side.
Strength through unity! Full blossom! Mushrooming strike! Praise the light! You will all obey me! Strength through unity! Praise the light! By the force of Leia!
My sword shall remain by your side.
Strength through unity!
My sword shall remain by your side.
Strength through unity!
My sword shall remain by your side.
Strength through unity! Praise the Lord!
My sword shall remain by your side.
Strength through unity!
Did you see? It's incredible. Crowley dies so fast, and that that Colette is pretty freaking amazing. Yeah, that's a really nice showing for Colette as well. But the main thing is Crowley dies, and it's pretty much straight off stone damage and non doing damage the entire fight. And Apollo makes it happen even at +0. So this is the main thing that I want to go here. Apollo is amazing even at +0, which I absolutely love. This means that no matter who you are, no matter what level you play in the game, if you're free to play, cheap to play, whale, whatever, you have to get this hero. This is a, if I wasn't clear on my last video, this is a must-have hero. If you don't have it, you're going to regret it. Even at +0, it's amazing. The amount of stones he creates, the interactions. Yellow feels like blue with all these stones that he's creating every single turn. It's amazing. I'm really amazed of how he overperforms even at +0. So yeah, for sure. But the sweet spot, as usual, for in this situation is +1, which is I absolutely love as well. The ability of being able to lose life, but at the same time gaining the life, it's incredible. And be able to counter Belnos and also future realm users in the future is going to be really relevant for sure. So I definitely recommend to get him to +1. The +3 is crazy. Yeah, I would love to get him at +3 for sure. Pretty amazing. And the +5, the main thing is that the +5 is going to make your team absolutely damage hungry, damage crazy with this, and it will enable him to be able to be used on defense a lot more for sure. So yeah, guys, if I wasn't clear, get this hero. This is one of the few must-have heroes in the game. For sure, even at +0. If you have him at +0, make sure to give him a good weapon. I usually, at +0, I usually give Alia's weapon at +3. And look at these stats. He gets a lot more powerful like this for sure. Alright, thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.